My name is Marina O'Rourke. I am a restaurant technology executive. I've worked with brands like Tropical Smoothie Cafe and Subway restaurants, and I specialize in digital transformation, really helping drive exceptional customer experiences. What hasn't changed in the last decade in the restaurant space? I mean, frankly, almost everything, and the disruption keeps coming. One of the biggest areas of change is what's happening with third-party delivery. It's going to be very interesting to watch over the next few years how much business is being driven by those third-party companies. An area that really hasn't changed as much as we need it to, though, is POS, point of sale. And POS is really in two camps: those legacy brands that have tons of features and functionality but aren't super easy to integrate to, and then there are the newer systems that are a little light on features and functionality but have great APIs. I think that 2020 is going to be a real important year for POS, and I think there's a lot of change that's going to be important for us to watch. Our expectations as consumers have really changed because of the use of technology. If we don't get a great experience online or in an app, we're less likely to continue to do business with that brand. And so consumers' expectations for a frictionless experience, any way that they want to order, any way that they want to get food, have really been driven by changes in digital technology. And it's going to keep changing with the investments that McDonald's making in terms of data intelligence with the drive-through. We're going to be driving through a drive-through line, and we are going to be recognized, and we will start to be served up very specific ads based on our past purchase behavior. So, question is, what is it, the cart or the horse? Is it the customer that's driving the change? Is it the technology that's driving the change? It's very interesting what's happening with point of sale. In fact, one that I think is really interesting is Square. So now for smaller businesses, you'll see that Square has really become the technology of choice for them. And there are a lot of new mobile point of sale systems. A brand that I think is really interesting to watch is Chick-fil-A. They've got a double drive-through. You can go through their drive-through and be met in the line with a person who has a tablet with a payment device so that you can go ahead and not wait until you get up to the screen, and it speeds up your experience. So point of sale and the adjacent technologies of point of sale are definitely changing our experiences. Restaurants are doing a great job of blending digital and physical experiences. And I think one of the most interesting things that's happening is you can be in the middle of a Facebook ad, place an order to go and pick up food. You can be sitting in a restaurant and place an order with a tablet that's on the table, or add something. You've placed your order and you're like, oh shoot, I really do want fries, and go ahead and get that added to your order. The other thing that's happening is that cameras are taking pictures of our license plates, and they're starting to recognize us in the drive-thru with license plate recognition. The other thing are digital menu boards. And we're being picked up through the location services on our phones, and we may get very specific ads or menu items served up to us based on our previous ordering experiences and purchase history. My advice for new restaurant owners is get it right at the beginning. So many brands neglect technology until they have so much technical debt that it cripples their ability to move forward and grow, and then you've got a crisis. So it's really important to think about technology just like you're thinking about what the concept is. What is the food you're going to serve? It's all part of the experience. And if you're going to have a cool, hip concept, clunky old point of sale and technology that doesn't really enhance that experience is not really creating a cohesive user experience for your customers. cost-effective ways for small businesses to think about technology is just like any other subscription that we do. Go and negotiate subscription deals with hardware providers. Whether it's a payment terminal, whether it's a point of sale, whether it's a digital menu board, pay for that as a monthly subscription and build into that contract automatic renewals so that the technology is always current. Loyalty is really changing a lot. In fact, there are some very interesting things that are happening. Foursquare just came out with their 2019 loyalty index, and there were some big surprises there. One of those surprises was Burger King. Burger King now offers a coffee subscription program, and it's really driving their breakfast business. Another one that surprised me is Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen is using limited time offers and special events to drive people into their businesses. So it's not just the usual folks that you're thinking about, like Starbucks and Subway and McDonald's, that are driving unique loyalty experiences. I think the next wave of loyalty, though, is going to be much more conversational and much easier to use. So today we're using apps that really have a fixed user experience rather than a more fluid experience, like sending a text that says, hey, I'd really like to have a beer. And I also think that customers are getting some app fatigue. How many restaurant apps are you actually going to have on your phone? Especially as we move more towards wearables and away from our phones. I think another area that we're going to see start to boom is voice ordering. We already have so many Alexa and Google appliance skills. This is where restaurants really need to start to think about how they expand loyalty and access. It's another channel, and especially as more vehicles are incorporating Alexa and Google and even their own type of voice-activated systems, restaurants really need to be thinking about how to leverage those channels for customers.